You know the feeling, right? You're finally home, you've kicked off your shoes, you're ready to just decompress. And then, ding dong, the doorbell rings. Your guests are here. And instead of that rush of excitement you think you should feel, what you actually feel is this wave of anxiety. So, what is that all about? It's a really common feeling, but we don't often talk about it. Why does opening up your own home, your comfort zone, sometimes feel less like sharing and more like a full-on invasion? Well, that's the mystery we're going to solve together in this explainer. And this quote, man, it just nails it, doesn't it? It gets right to the heart of the problem. Your home is supposed to be your sanctuary, the one place where you can take off that social mask you've been wearing all day. But the second a guest walks through the door, you've got to put it right back on. So, let's really dig into this idea of a decompression zone. What is it, and why is it so incredibly important for our mental well-being? Because trust me, it is so much more than just four walls and a roof.
Exactly. Think about it. All day long, your brain is on. It's performing at work, it's performing in public, it's even performing online. Home is meant to be the off switch. It's the only place where you can finally stop thinking about how you're being perceived and just let those mental batteries recharge.
And you can see the difference right here. It's like night and day. When you're by yourself, that mask comes off, your routines are solid, and your energy is actually going up. But the moment guests arrive, bam, the mask is back on, everything's disrupted, and you can practically feel your energy draining away. Your brain literally flips a switch from rest mode to high alert.
Okay, so if our brain is suddenly on high alert, what's it actually reacting to? What's going on in there? Well, it's time to do a little investigating. We're going to uncover the three main mental culprits that make hosting feel so exhausting. Yep, it turns out we can narrow it down to three key psychological stressors. And once you understand these, that feeling of being drained is going to make a whole lot more sense. First up on our list of culprits is something called territorial stress. Now, this isn't about you being stingy with your stuff or anything like that. No, this is much deeper, almost instinctual. It's the subconscious anxiety that just kicks in when other people enter what your brain considers its safest territory.
And this is a perfect way to think about it. Your brain has this invisible security system around your home, your sanctuary. So when guests come in, it can trigger a silent perimeter breach alarm. It's not you being rude or unfriendly, it's just your brain's ancient programming trying to protect its safe space.
All right, culprit number 2, sustained social monitoring. And this is the heavy lifting of being a host. It's that nonstop mental checklist that's running in the background. Are they okay? Do they need another drink? Was that joke funny? Are they bored? It is constant, invisible work. I mean, what a great way to put it, right? A guest comfort radar. It's like it's spinning constantly, scanning, analyzing, and adjusting to every little thing. And the key part is it never shuts off as long as people are there. That kind of continuous monitoring is just incredibly draining.
And that brings us to our third and final culprit, structure dependence. You know, a lot of us, especially if we're more introverted or highly sensitive, we really rely on our routines. Predictable patterns give us a sense of calm and control in what can be a pretty chaotic world. And guests? Well, they are the ultimate pattern disruptors, aren't they? They change when you eat, what you watch, even which chair you sit in. So for a brain that craves that structure, it's like a big red "order disrupted" alert starts flashing, signaling that chaos has just been introduced into your calm little ecosystem.
So, we've got our three suspects lined up. We've got territorial stress, social monitoring, and structure dependence. Now let's put it all together. What's the verdict? Why does this specific combination just leave you feeling totally wiped out?
Think about how this all stacks up. First, your brain's security alarm is going off because your safe zone has been breached. On top of that, you're running this high-energy radar to monitor everyone's comfort. And to top it all off, your entire system of calm and order has been completely thrown out the window. It is, quite literally, the perfect storm for mental exhaustion.
And you know what? There's actually a name for this perfect storm. It's called emotional labor overload. It's the total, combined mental weight of managing your space, managing your guest's experience, and managing the disruption to your own life all at once. It is real work, and it is absolutely taxing.
So here's the most important takeaway from all of this. If you feel this way, there is nothing wrong with you. It doesn't mean you hate your friends or your family. It's actually a sign that you have a highly attuned, sensitive brain that is just working overtime on all these different fronts to manage the situation and to protect you. It's a feature of your brain, not a bug.
And that brings us to the final, really powerful question. Now that you know why you feel this exhaustion, what can you do about it? How can you redesign what hospitality looks like for you in a way that lets you enjoy your guests while also protecting your own peace? How do you honor both? That's definitely something to think about.